Hello, we're starting with Chapter 10 today. Chapter 10, Spiritual Maturity, Psychological Age, and Physiological Age. I want to read something to you from the beginning of that chapter, and then we'll continue from there. And it reads, according to Robert Barron, J. Omar, uh, Brubaker, and Robert E. Clark, authors of Understanding People, each individual advances through various stages of life. Each person advances through these stages distinctly and differently until they reach maturity. The same is true of spiritual development. These authors report the following three major divisions are periods of life: childhood, adolescence, and adults. And I started off by doing that because the Lord had me to compare the natural stages of growth to the spiritual stages of growth. And in the beginning, I had to study this because He sent me to these kinds of authors and these kinds of and this kind of information so that I could understand how to put together all of the information that He had given me up to this point. But by now we're at the end of the book, and I am putting together Dr. White's spiritual growth level chart. And I also had to use Erickson's psychosocial chart, which is used, it's used around the world to understand the growth level of people and the mature levels. So this is a chapter that's really talking about and understanding that. And I put the chart together so that once that you determine where you are, you can look back and see where you were and where you have to go, and you can actually help people understand where they are. There is a survey in the back of the book that you can take that will let you know where you are in this chart. And it has been exciting to me because this is one of the charts that um, um, I put together based on all of the data that I collected from all of the different hundreds of people from all of the different churches and denominations all over the United States. So enjoy chapter 10. Just jump in there. You can take that chart and make a copy of it and study it and be able to know where you are and where you're going and what will happen in each stage. And I assure you that you will be able to identify where you are based on the characteristics of each one of those. I have my chart, and then Erickson has his. He has 8 stages, and I have the chart with all of the spiritual growth stages on it. And I do encourage you to just take a look at that chart after you have read each chapter and get to the end. All of the characteristics about that particular group of people will be spread across the chart in different ways so that you can see where they are. You can see their strengths and their weaknesses. All of that is there. Enjoy chapter 10.